If you've been struggling to rank your articles on search engine results pages, we've got just a tool that will help you grab the top spot for certain keywords. Hi, my name's Dave, and I'm excited to present to you Strell's new game-changing feature, Low Competition Keyword Research. The idea is simple. When you try to rank on search engines, it's difficult to compete with websites with an established presence and a lot of domain authority. But if you target low-competition keywords, you've got a better chance at ranking your articles. These are search terms or phrases that not a lot of websites or low-authority websites are targeting, so it's easier to flick the competition out of their top spot. Low competition keywords may not have as much search volume as high competition keywords, but they can still drive laser-focused traffic to your website. The question is, how do you find low competition keywords? That's where Strell comes in. Now let me show you how to use the LCKR. That's what we like to call it here. Step 1. We enter a seed keyword into the keyword finder. Strell will then find low competition keywords based on this. The more specific we are, the more specific Strell's results will be. So let's say we type best budget microphones for asterisk. The asterisk is a wildcard operator. What that does is it tells Google to fill in the blanks. So it might add best budget microphones for podcasters, best budget microphones for streamers, etc., etc. Take note that the keyword finder is based on Google autocomplete. Step 2. Let's choose a country and a language. This is important because the data varies from country to country and for each language. Step 3. Then we get to the advanced options, which are on by default. A few neat things here. We got related queries. This is a search engine feature that gives you a list of keywords related to your original keyword, and thereby helping you refine your search. So let's say your seed keyword is mountain bikes. Google will provide related queries to enrich your search, such as best mountain bikes, best mountain bike brands, specialized mountain bikes, so on and so forth. Ultimately, this leads to more traffic and visibility for your website. Then we get PAA queries, which means people also ask. These are questions that you see on your search because Google thinks that you might be interested in them. Again, let's say your seed keyword is mountain bikes. Then we might get the PAAs, which is the best mountain bike brand? How do I know what mountain bike to buy? What should I buy for my first mountain bike? And so on. Now, if you answer these questions in your articles, that tells search engines that you have expertise for that topic, and that helps you rank for the related search term, mountain bikes. Step 4. This is where the Strell magic happens. Let's click on Find Keywords, and in doing so, we consume one keyword report. And bam! You get this progress bar, which you can minimize. So what's happening here is that the keyword finder is extracting all those Google auto-suggest queries. And then it adds modifiers like best, review, or guide, giving you a larger pool of low-competition keywords to work with. Strell uses more than 200 plus modifiers, so you'll definitely get a larger pool. Step 5. There we go, the loading is done, and now we click our keyword to open the report. So this is what a keyword report initially looks like. Best budget microphones for streaming, totally called that one. Now, all of this might look like a lot, but it's also neatly organized into tabs. So we got the All tab, where you see all of the keywords. We got the Suggestion tab, which includes ideas related to your seed keyword. We got the Question tab, wherein the questions themselves are keywords. And then we got PAA, which again means people also ask. Now, PAA is not to be confused with the Questions tab because PAAs support a keyword, but are not keywords themselves. But questions in the Question tab are keywords. I hope that's clear. Related searches are related searches for a specific keyword, and under the Competition tab, we see websites that are ranking for the keyword. Now, these tabs will be empty at first, but that's because we haven't asked Strell to analyze the individual keywords yet. And that brings us to step 6. Select the keywords. Just tick the box beside the keywords that you want analyzed. I'll select all for this tutorial. And now, for the moment of truth, let's click on Analyze Keywords. Bam! You see that Strell is finding all that data. Take note that you spend 1 SERP credit per keyword analysis or 1 row of data. Look at all that data. That is 50 rows worth of data, and you even see the cost per click for your keyword. Now, under the SERP analysis column, you see the top 10 competitors in order. You see these numbers from 1 to 10? The row over here is literally how they're arranged on Google. This is the top spot, this is the second spot, and so on, so forth. And you see those domains. Let's click on View the SERP so you know I'm not making this up. And there you have it. That's a preview of Google. And if that's not enough, you can even click on View on Google. And there you go, the exact same domains. Wow. So how is this relevant and what are these icons for? The icons are what we call weak spots. Let's hover over SERP analysis here. And there you find all the icons for weak spots. Low authority websites aren't that established, so it's easier to dethrone them. If Quora, Reddit, and forums are ranking on top, it's easier to rank because Google would prioritize a dedicated article on an authority site versus these generic websites. Now, if you see a white box, that's a high authority domain competing for that spot. You can hover over the box to see the website that is occupying that spot. Now, what about search volume? Is it really zero? Not quite. You can actually generate a ton of traffic with zero search volume keywords. You know how Google gets 5.6 billion searches every day? Yeah, no single SEO company can keep up with that amount of data. Not even Google. Moz studied Google Keyword Planner, and when they took a sample of keywords with about 2,000 monthly searches, they discovered that sometimes Google would be off by about 40,000 searches. So even the top SEO tools out there don't have a 100% accurate search volume. There is a big difference between 0 and 40,000. But I should mention that not all zeros are created equally, so some zeros might actually be zeros, so we gotta be smart about this. Now we can see that related searches, PAAs, and competition have been populated. And when you check out competition, you want to look for websites with low domain authority beside them. This means that if we target their keywords, we've got a pretty good chance about ranking them on the SERP if we make better articles. Now let's go back to all, and I would personally look for the keywords with the most number of weak spots. You got a couple right here. More weak spots means a higher probability of ranking. I would also look for keywords with weak spots from the first to third spots. It is just so satisfying to rank number 1 for a certain keyword. Now I could go through all these pages one by one, or I can do the smart thing and go to filter on the top left. Toggling these helps us see just the keyword data that we need. First, we can organize them into topics, which is great if you want to stick to your expertise or something that you're passionate about. You can also filter according to intent, which includes high intent, pre-purchase, post-purchase for the different stages of the buyer's journey. And you even have comparison, which sorts the keywords according to keywords like versus, compare, comparison, and so on. You have filter by status, analyzed, and not analyzed. Search volume, where you can insert a minimum and maximum value. And for what I was trying to do, which was to find a keyword with weak spots from the first to third spots, the at least 1 in top 3 filter would be super handy. Let's click that. And wow, there you go. Every keyword we see now has a weak spot in its top 3. Now, if you want to see the keyword data in spreadsheet form, just select the keywords that you want to grab and click export. I'll do this in real time so you can see how fast it is, and right there it's downloaded. Bam, I'm clicking that, and wow. Instant. If you want to export everything, hit export all, and you get to download your entire SEO gold mine. Let's do this in real time. Oh my goodness, that was super fast. Wow. So much.